Oh, hello there. My name is Shannon Herrick, and do I have a story for you? Admittedly, it's still being written, but this is what I have so far. It's called LGBTQ+ and physical activity. Now, LGBTQ+ stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer+. Did you know that if you identify as LGBTQ+, you're more likely to face a variety of health concerns, all of which can be helped and prevented through regular participation in physical activity? The trouble with that is physical activity is actually riddled with transphobia, homophobia, and other exclusionary practices. So, how do we make physical activity better? That's what I wanted to know. So I talked to people. I held 8 different discussion groups and talked to 42 different self-identifying LGBTQ+ individuals. And throughout everything I heard, 3 themes emerged. Now, for each theme, I'm going to share a couple direct quotes that really encapsulate what each theme is about, mostly because this isn't just my story. Our first theme is intersectionality. So that's how overlapping minority identities can uniquely affect experiences within physical activity. So I'm identifying as the visible minority here. So I do not go to the gym very often just because I feel super self-conscious. Here we see the compounding effects of multiple minority identities and how that can make the gym feel like a really unsafe place, especially for women, especially for queer women, especially for queer women of color. Consequently, we need to take all identities into account, or else a homogeneous identity may emerge where, in fact, it doesn't exist. The second theme is, who exactly is an athlete? Within LGBTQ+ communities, there seem to be preconceived notions about who an athlete is. Like, athlete seems like this whole identity to me. The general consensus among participants is that athlete is an entire identity that's overwhelming and something they've never identified with. So moving forward, we need to be aware of how common physical activity language may be alienating or even triggering to some people, because athlete and athletics are very loaded terms. The last theme is macro versus microaggressions. Aggression just refers to a discriminatory act. These can vary in intensity and scale, from large macro interactions to smaller, everyday interactions that can add up over time. Now, these aggressions can influence past and current physical activity experiences. I plan to take all 3 of these themes into account as important research considerations as I continue my work focused on how sexual orientation and gender identity can affect experiences of physical activity. Or, to put it plainly, how I'm going to continue to look into how to make physical activity more inclusive for everyone. Until next time.